So there we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully that has... There we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully that has sorted out the problems from before, and hopefully we are back properly now, able to get this stream fully underway with what we need. Sorry, apologies about the lagging at the moment, but we do believe we have it sorted now, so everything should be underway then to continue. It is this man, Big Boy Brazier, who leads halfway through this race with Unorthodox in P2. NJ sits third still, with Gary fourth, trying to hunt him down. Fury trying to gain on Gary. We've heard that Fury is on the wheel tomorrow night and will be with us tomorrow as well. Deeks is down in sixth, head of Monkey Boy with Kieran Argent P8. Cam's down in ninth with Walshy 10th, and Liam is already a minute behind, but he's making his debut in these cars, so we'll have to see what he can make of them. The battle on track at the minute, the best battle on track is this one here for P6 between Deeks, Monkey Boy and Kieran Argent then, so we'll see what these guys can do. A lot of driver talk at the moment going on. We know a few confirmed teams for next season, but a lot of driver talk going on as well. Interesting to see what drivers are going to be doing what in the market as well. That's the one to watch out for. See who's doing what at the moment. Let's wait and see. Don't know if the stream's not currently working on my end. I don't know if it is. If anybody in the chat, if anybody is struggling to get the stream on, please let me know. It says the stream's gone down for me. Apologies about this one. But either way, it's Deeks battling hard here. Fury's got past Gary for P4, so that's not too bad from him then. Oh, sorry, I've been talking all that time and I've been on mute. I apologise. I've been talking all that time on mute, so I do apologise for that one. Hopefully you can hear me now, Liam. Cam all over the place, struggling in these Clios at the moment. And hopefully you can do better at our next venue then. Well, like I say, just a bit of a special event tonight, guys. Leave a big thumbs up on the video as well. Get your likes in and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Cam comes over the line then in P9. Welsh's got 25 seconds to cross line. He'll do that with ease. So I think Welsh might be making his debut in these cars tonight. Not quite sure. He may have raced him in a previous league, but not 100% certain on that then. But that is the session so far. Big boy Brazier takes the first win from Unorthodox and Gary on the podium with Fury 4th, NJ 5th, Monkey Boy 6th, Deeks in 7th, Kieran Argent 8th, Cam 9th, Welshie 10th and Liam 11th. 2 laps down tonight. Is it top 5 can't qualify? No, everybody can qualify for every event tonight, Fury, so don't worry about that one. Is it more than one race? Yep, more than one race. Just doing 5 touring car tracks, short races like this, but 5 touring car tracks. And we're going to be right back after a quick break. Cam 9th, Welshie 10th and Liam. Welcome back then, ladies and gentlemen, for round 2 here at Donington Park tonight. Just a short 5-minute qualifying at Donington Park. We are here at my home circuit, actually, a circuit that I really love as well. A really favourite circuit of mine. Not only is it my home circuit, but it is a favourite circuit of mine. This man, Big Boy Brazier, won the first race. 12 runners. We see Alfie's managed to get himself back in. So we'll see what happens here then. Can Alfie do anything in this one at the moment? But we're here with Big Boy Brazier so far. So 12 runners tonight. Unorthodox came second in that one. What can he do? Used to winning in Clio races. Warming his tyres up. He's coming down towards the Fogarty S's to start his first lap. So just a 5-minute quality. So you need to make sure you get out there and get the laps in. Fury still in the pits. We see Gary there just starting a lap. Deeks is just coming down to start a lap as well. In fact, let's go on board Gary for a lap of Donington Park. So he has just come round Redgate Corner and he's coming down towards Hollywood. Just his little right hand bend then now into the Craner curves, flat out through it, maybe a slight lift. No, nothing from Gary there. The car gets all sliding unstable. Brake into the old hairpin and Gary uses as much as the curve as possible. Out to the left, come back across to the right. You've got this little left hand kink coming into it and up the hill towards McLean's we go. And what can Gary do from this one then? And many a good race in the Clio's round Donington Park with Gary 131 in my time, and he's doesn't make it easy, put it that way. So through McLean's up towards Coppice, you sort of brake on the brow of the hill. Back on the power is Gary. Good long straight here. This is the opportunity. You can get that slipstream and tow down this good stretch of straight. You want to make sure they're not going to get in your way or hamper your lap as you come down towards the Fogarty SSM, which we're coming up to now. You see there, left for the GP circuit, right for the national. We're going right for the national circuit. Through the Fogarty S as we go and down the start-finish line then. And what is Gary's lap time going to be? He's had a good lap there, giving someone behind him a tow. I think that might be Big Boy Brazier. And Gary does a 1:18.3 and Big Boy Brazier does a 1:17.5. So a heck of a lap time that from Big Boy Brazier then to put himself on pole at the moment. King Gary, says Smithy. He is the king. Keegs has just said that Welsh may have rolled a few times. Yeah, that Clio doesn't look in the best of shape. Yeah, no boot, no bonnet, bumper flapping about, nicely done. Big Boy Brazier in the lead with Cam currently sit in P2. Gary's down in 3rd place with Unorthodox 4th. Argent is in 5th. Deeks down in 6th place. Monkey Boy's in 7th at the moment with Alfie 8th and Liam down in 9th, 15 seconds off the pole time. But he's new to these cars and I'm not quite sure if he's on the wheel, but either way, coming down the hill, he's rolled it coming down the Craner curves. What a legend. Either way, time to make up. NJ's just gone into 9th place. Fury is out the pits and on a lap now, so we are just waiting Welsh's lap and Fury's lap. Welsh obviously has been in the wars. Let's see him through the Craner curves this time. Let's see if he can roll it this time. No, oh, he's very, very wide and off into the gravel there then. Someone's cutting the last chicane. Oh, whoever it is, come on, let's not cut corners here. I don't want to turn the track limits on, but I'll turn them on if necessary. Let's hope no one is cutting the chicane. And there's Welshie, all artist shape. Oh, and there we go. He's rolling again live on camera. Keeg says he may have done that last time. Last person I see rolling down the Craner curves, it was Jason Plato in the Chevrolet, and that was fun. But Welshie trying to learn the wheel, and the Clio's not doing him any favours there. Live on the stream as well. It's a good job he's not on the pad, because I would have said, has he dropped his controller to roll that there? But now he's on the wheel, he's trying it out for the first time. And Welshie taking part in the LMP race at the weekend, so that is going to be a fun one to watch. Cam is cutting a lot of this circuit, so... Oh no, that's not what we want to see. We want to see, you know, people having fun. We don't want to see people cutting the chicane like that. Come on, Cam, let's drive properly, bud. Big Boy Brazen currently on pole from Gary. Where he's Unorthodox going to do? He's going to cross the line anytime now, and he goes P3 at the moment. Cam, who's cut most of the track, is going to take pole by 7 seconds. So that's not what we want to see. That is not what we want to see at all. I want to see good, clean, fair racing tonight, not people cutting the chicane. That is not fair. Fury's down in 5th then. Monkey Boy's just gone 5th actually. Fury down in 6th. Argent 7th. Deeks is 8th. Alfie in P9. Alfie 9, NJ 10th, and Liam 11th. Not quite sure who is 12th. But I tell you what, Welshie's down in 12th, didn't manage to set a lap time. But we don't want to see people cutting the chicanes like that. So hopefully then he'll stop cutting it this time around, because we you know, we don't want to take the mickey with it. I know it's a fun event, but we don't want to take the mickey with this one. You know, we're all here to have fun, we're all here to have a laugh. It is just for, you know, a good bit of banter and things. We do not, you know, want to see people cutting chicanes and things like that. So Cam then, through cutting the chicane, will start on pole. What can he do from there then? He's got Gary behind him, he's got Big Boy Brazy as well behind him. And he goes here, we are away. Bit of a sluggish start from Cam. Big Boy Brazy has got away well at the moment as well. Good start from him. Gary's looking down the inside of both on him, and Cam tries to turn in, but Gary's already there, and Gary's done well to save that one. And they turn it to Big Boy Brazy, who's turned it to Fury, and Fury's off into the wall he goes. That is Welshie as well, who struggled all night. Unorthodox down in 10th has been hit as well. So Gary leads from Cam at the moment, who's just cut in the corner. We don't want to see that at all. This is something we don't want to see. There's Gary, who looks like he may have made a mistake then on the exit to the old hairpin, as Cam is still deciding to cut half the circuit. So we're going to have to turn track limits on, I reckon, here. There's no excuses for that. We're going to have to turn the track limits on. Cannot do that live on stream. That's not fair play to the others. Ruining everybody else's night. Guys, 30 people watching, get them thumbs up in the chat. Them likes on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. So it's the battle for P2. P2 is going to win this race effectively, with Cam clearly not wanting to play by the rules. So Monkey Boy from Big Boy Brazier, then Argent, Gary, and then Deeks. Alfie's down in 7th, but has NJ and Unorthodox all over the back of him, with Welshie 10th and Fury all over the back of Welshie in P11. Liam down in 12th as well. He looks like he's been in the wars, and Fury's going to make a move on Welshie there and gets it done before the chicane. Good move from him. Unorthodox has also passed Alfie and NJ. So a good move from Unorthodox. We didn't get to see it, but either way, Monkey Boy leading this race. 6 seconds up the road. Gary, Deeks, Big Boy Brazier side by side with him coming down the crane of curves. This is Brave from Big Boy Brazier. What track is next? I do believe we are going to do Silverstone. And Big Boy Brazier and Monkey Boy have touched each other. And Big Boy Brazier well off. Gary then up into 2nd place. We've lost a driver from this one. Not quite sure who we've lost. We'll double check. Lost Big Boy Brazier, so I'm not sure why we've lost Big Boy Brazier. But hopefully we can get him back for the next race. But Gary leading then from Deeks. Argent in 4th, Monkey Boy's 5th, Unorthodox in 6th place, with NJ 7th, Fury 8th, Alfie 9th, Welshie 10th, Liam 11th. But obviously everybody's going to gain a place because Cam decided to not play by the rules. So not sure what happened to Jamie Brazier. Has he just retired from this one? Yeah, he's just retired into the pits. Not sure what happened there. Sutty may be available for the next track. Yeah, I can send you an invite, Sutty. Sure thing, no problem. Love to get you in. The more the merrier. Track limits are going on though, Sutty, unfortunately, due to people cutting the track here at Dannington. But I'd more than happily send you an invite. Gary then leading this race from Argent. Deeks in 3rd. Monkey Boy's up to 4th, down to 4th after that incident. Unorthodox trying to gain on the back of Monkey Boy. NJ in 7th place. Fury down in 8th, Alfie 9th. Welshie's 10th. He's a bit wide at the exit to turn 1. And he's got Liam hunting him down. Can Liam fight Welshie here? You wouldn't have thought this man would have finished runner-up in the Pro-Am category, would you? Not. Although he's on the wheel this time, you know, he's learning the wheel. There's a corner there, Chris, and you've cut it and span. Oh well, best of luck, mate. Liam's going to join you in the gravel trap, though, at the exit to the old hairpin. They are learning these cars. They are new to them. Gary then really pushing this car here. He's currently 9 seconds behind Cam, but when someone's cutting off the track, what do you expect? Gary, though, doing a good job so far, P2, with Argent sticking with him, as well as Argent and Deeks. Gary can't quite seem to drop them. Argent was actually the quickest man on the track last time around. Well, Deeks has just got a bit wide on exit there, so it could have made this just between Argent and Gary then for the race win. Will track limits be on tomorrow, says Keegs. It just depends on who turns up, but I think we may have to just for these fun events. Bethany and Duffin back in the chat. Just want to say a big thank you to everybody for the support that both me and Bethany have received over these last couple of days. It really does mean a lot, so thank you to everybody who has supported us. But it's Gary who is leading in this one. Cam obviously still wanting to cut half the track. There he goes again, look. That's not what we want to see. We want to see good competitive clean racing here. Gary down in second with Argent third, Deeks fourth, Monkey Boy fifth, but he's got Unorthodox gaining on the back of him. Unorthodox no slouch in this car. NJ sat seventh on track, but sixth. Fury seventh, Alfie eighth, ahead of Welshie, who's coming through the old hairpin. I tell you what, Welshie is brilliant through the old hairpin. Nicely done there. He's on board Welshie again. He's coming up towards McLean's corner. He's going to do his break there. Yeah, nicely done. Get it turned in. Yes, nice. Loving that from Welsh. He's getting to grips with these Clios now as he's got Cam gaining on the back of him to put a lap on him. We don't want to see Cam. We know he's cutting part of the circuit. We don't want to see him hitting other drivers as well, because that is really going to take the mick. But Gary out. Second place, all on his own. Unorthodox is on the back of Monkey Boy here for P5, effectively P4. Can he make inroads? Alfie on the back of Fury. Whoa, Fury just rejoining track there, and he's going to have to tuck in behind Alfie for the time being. So Alfie out in front at the moment. Argent's dropped off the back of Gary, and Deeks is pressuring Argent around the outside onto lap 6 we are then. Can't seem to get that move done there at all. Cam Span was behind Liam, I do believe, and a Span coming down towards the old hairpin from the crane of curves. Gary is actually catching him outright as well. Oh, Welshie's off as well, but he's letting all the traffic through, so that's nicely done from Welshie. Liam getting to grips with the car here as well. Cam, you see in the background there, it's just caught half the track again. It's not what we're wanting to see, really. Here's Liam though, doing quite a good job at the moment. Deek still pressuring the back of Argent. Unorthodox still pressuring the back of Monkey Boy. Fury's got past Alfie. That is Welshie who is off at McLean's corner. Alfie pretty much pushing Fury with that slipstream, and they could both come through Coppice corner. Down the back straight they go now. But Deek still pressuring then Argent as we go on to lap 7 of 8. Gary just flicking up an advertising board there. Liam's about to be lapped and moves out of Argent's way nicely there then, so just gets out of the way with ease. Deek still pressuring the back of him, and Unorthodox still really pressuring the back of Monkey Boy now. And look at the run he's got through the old hairpin there. He's really doing well so far to gain on the back of Monkey Boy. Alfie still on the back of Fury. Deeks and Argent, nothing can be done to separate these two at the moment. He's really doing a good job at the moment and to keep with him, but he just can't find a way past. Or has he got the run coming through Coppice corner? He's going to have a run, and he's going to have no slipstream though coming down the straight. Kieran may now, he's a bit too far back to get a slipstream from Gary, but Deeks is going to be on the inside for the chicane. Kieran's coming across to try and defend from him, but Deeks is going to look to lunge up the inside, and can he get that done? And Kieran's just turned in while Deeks was there, and Kieran clips the side of Deeks. Monkey Boy and Unorthodox will get past Deeks because of that one then, and Unorthodox is going to have a run at Monkey Boy here. So here comes Monkey Boy to be having a run at the moment then, down the straight, and I think Monkey Boy may lose out to Deeks as well, or is Deeks just going to leave it for now? Unorthodox up the inside, and Deeks does follow through, so a good move from Deeks in these Clios, and Deeks and Monkey Boy go very wide, but I think Monkey Boy should get Deeks back here then, and indeed he will. And now Monkey Boy having a look at Deeks again, coming down the crane of curves. Now can an Orthodubs get on the back of Kieran Argent? This is your race leader at the moment. Bit of a wiggle coming out the exit hold hairpin, and he's managed to hold that one absolutely nicely then. Argent having to fight off Unorthodox and Deeks and Monkey Boy there then. Who is going to get this one? Cam has finished the race, but that result will not count. We are not counting that one through half the track he cut. So this man is going to take the race win. Then he's done absolutely brilliant in this one, so he's going to take the race win for the second race. Argent looks like he's going to fend off Unorthodox, who's got a good track to the line, and Deeks has just got him for P3. Unorthodox will get 4th, Monkey Boy 5th. NJ's going to come home to take 6th place. Alfie's managed to get back past Fury, but here comes Fury, and Fury's got such a run, and into the pit wall they both go. And Fury will get 7th, Alfie 8th. Liam is going to come home in P9 at the moment then. So Liam will get 9th place. Welshie is going to come home to finish 10th. Let's see if he can finish in this one then. Nice and steady through the chicane. She does it, Chris. And he's going to bring her home here. So a good result that for him. He's managed to finish the race. Although it's last, but he's managed to finish it. Then to ignore Cam, because that one is disqualified for the track limit usage. Gary then is going to take P2. We're going to take just another short break and we'll be right back in a moment. Sooty?
Oh, can I talk?
Yeah. Yeah, you can talk. Hello?
I'm talking to mute again, Anna. I said Cam was a bit embarrassing there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I've just been watching it while I've been playing golf. I'm in the PGA Tours now.
Right, I'm at home. So what's next?
All our roughies a race, about 15 minutes.
Just 8 laps, mate, not long. Just a 5-minute
I
quali.
might get a couple in.
Alton, are you in?
Yeah, I'll come in for one, even if I have to dart off. It's only fun racing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
If you see me disappear, just say, "Oh, you must have connection problems." Do you know what I mean, Matt?
Yeah, that's it.
I'll see if I can get a party with the lads in. Are they all in their own party, or?
They are, yeah.
Yeah, right, let's see if I can
No,
get
I don't know.
in.
I think they're in chat. In game chat.
Oh, they're just in the game chat.
Yeah.
So, how's Gary been doing? I missed Brand's Hatch, didn't I? He won the last one, didn't he?
He won the last one.
Yeah. How's Neil been doing?
Not too bad.
I'm getting on alright.
Yeah, not too bad.
He hasn't raced for a while.
No. I'll let you stay in commentary box if you want. Do you want to stay in commentary box, or...?
I would do, yeah. I'll just pause it if I have to, because like I say, I might have to run up, and get the little into bed. So if anything happens, just say I've disconnected or something if you want, man.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't commit to tonight, because I knew it'd be late on. Yeah, I'll give you some company. I'll tell you what, I won't qualify for the first one after a laugh.
Can do, if you want to.
Yeah, it's a giggle, innit?
Right, I'm just going to get both tablets quickly while I wait for you to join
No,
me.
alright, mate. Yeah, no worries.
Are you in? Ah, in Team Soft colours. Oh, is he not there now? No, he's not there. No. No.
How do these make you feel?
You are?
How do these make you feel?
Fine. Bit tired.
What's new?
Yeah, exactly.
Feel better in myself. Fuck me. Feel like
Good.
I'm fucking dread.
How do you feel it, lad?
What was I going to say?
No, I was just having a quick chat with the lad.
Yeah, yeah. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I can't remember what I was going to say. Are you on tomorrow then? Are you doing this tomorrow?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Might have to get your favourite car out 1 week.
What's that?
The old Ginetta.
GT4?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
I might just do the GT4 category
Yeah.
so people could choose all of them.
Not bad. Trying to think, what was my strongest track, would you say?
Not fucking Sugo.
Oh,
Should we do a
I
Sugo
realised I've done something
GT3?
here. Yeah, I just realised something here.
What's that?
I haven't plugged my LAN cable in, have I?
Oh,
Everyone's red.
Right.
Which track we at?
Alton Park.
I should have come for the next race, shouldn't I?
2 seconds, ready? 3, 2, 1. Welcome back then, ladies and gentlemen. We are live back at Alton Park. I'm joined by a very special guest, the man you see on screen, Team Soft himself, Sooty Apex. Evening, Sooty.
Good evening.
You well?
Yeah, spot on. Yourself?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Get in there, mate. Get in there.
Good.
Running in some old colours, I see.
Yeah, I thought I'd run out the old colours.
The Team Soft.
I run flat racing now. Team Soft's not here anymore, fortunately.
How did you get on in the Clios and Team Soft in that second season of THR?
I think I finished about 5th, I think.
Alright, so not
Something
too
like
bad.
Can you like
Too bad.
go
You see Sooty stopping at the hairpin there. Then I think Sooty Apex joined me on commentary on that one previously ages ago. Nice 3-2-1 count. Oh, you heard the 3-2-1 count. Brilliant. They heard the 3-2-1 count. Absolutely brilliant. Keegs wants to know, so is he still the reserve driver for Team Soft?
Yes. He's always welcome, Keegs.
He's always welcome, absolutely brilliant stuff.
Yeah. Well, sorry about that noise in the background, Matt, that was my little helper.
No, that's fine, your little helper working hard. Deeks on track.
Yeah, she just gave me a few strategies.
a few strategies. Deeks on track, coming around the final corner, up through... down the hill, deer leap and up over it again, down towards turn 1. There you go. Deeks and NJ with Argent already through the first corner then. Here, we've got Monkey Boy out on track, so he's back in the pits himself. Gary as well. P5 at the moment. He's just behind Big Boy Brazier on track. Cameraman's going to struggle to pick Welsh up, and he gets him now coming through the first corner, through Old Hall, down towards Cascades. Very tricky corner, Cascades. Fury and Unorthodox there on track with, I do believe, Kieran Argent. No, that's Monkey Boy they've got behind him as well, and then Kieran Argent. Alfie in the pits, clearly not wanting to set a lap time this time around. Cameron Williams says great racing from Cameron. It would have been if it was Cam racing. Unfortunately, we know it wasn't, so we don't want to see that. It's a fun event and a laugh, but we don't want to see people taking the mick and not doing, you know, as much as we're having a laugh and you know, it's not competitive or anything. We still don't want to see people being stupid and silly and doing things like that. But we're over that now. We're on to the next race. Let's see what this can bring. Gary currently on pole, 3 tenths ahead of Big Boy Brazier. There is Gary, who's just behind Big Boy Brazier. Fury's crossed the line P3. Monkey Boy 4th. Unorthodox down in P5, trying to fight past Fury as he goes. Argent's down in 6th. NJ's just gone into P4. There then is Deeks, who's gone 8th. Welsh is going to cross the line any moment now. Where's Liam on track actually? Oh, Liam getting it all wrong. That's coming through the double right-hander then of Druids. Down towards Warwick Bridge, down through Deer Leap and up he goes through towards the start line as well. See what lap times he going to do as he crosses the line. He goes P9. What can Liam do after a little spin then? Let's have a look. Had a bit of a spin earlier on, so we'll see what Liam Gamer can do. And he crosses the line and doesn't set a lap time at the moment. But for Big Boy Brazier, he's giving Gary the tow here, and this isn't what Jamie would have wanted if he's to get pole position. Fury, a good qualifying from Fury up in P3, and he's getting the tow from Unorthodox as well, so he's doing quite good. Brazier really clatters the curbs there and just gets that backhand sliding out now. 23 seconds. Have they got enough to get to the line? That's going to be the question. Gary will go up the inside in towards Lodge Corner and down through Deer Leap. There you go. They've got 12 seconds to get to the line. I think they will just get there. Gary currently on pole and will set the next lap time when the cameraman picks them up. Here we go. So they are going to cross the timing screens. Gary's gone even quicker. Jamie Brazier 4 tenths behind. These two are the only two who will get another lap in then. No one else will. Fury though crosses line. Can he improve any? No, he doesn't. NJ in P4. Does he improve at all? Argent's going in the pits, and now NJ doesn't improve. Unorthodox down in 6th place. Can he improve? No, he can't. Deeks is 7th. Argent's in the pits. Where's Welshie? What can Welshie do from here? Can he improve any at all? So be good from Welshie. Watch Sutty for the Sutty. Send it from the back. He is currently out on track. Got a lovely card from Welshie the other day in the post off of Moonpig. Nice to receive. Mentions the dropping of the pad and winning a races on an ironing board. And one of my favourites is all the way from the Sutty Send It to the Scottish Shove. A brilliant bit of work that is, but Welshie can't go any better than at P9. Liam, can he get a time on the board? That'll be the question. He's going to be one who's needing to get something done here. Nice and steady from Liam, nice and cautious. Join us Friday night, like I say, for the 24-hour of Daytona. LMP1s and GTEs, and maybe a little twist up my sleeve that I'll announce at the end of the night. Liam doesn't get a time on the board. Not quite sure why. There is track limits on or on, so unless he's had a running with the wall. But at the moment, Big Boy Brazier and Gary, the only two left on a lap time then. Gary's give Big Boy Brazier the tow all the way around. Now, was that wise from Gary? Is Gary up himself? Let's see as they cross the line. Big Boy Brazier slightly improves, but nothing from Gary, so they're done. So Gary will take pole for this one then. Gary 131 on pole position for this third race of the night here at Alton Park. We'll be at Snetterton next, and then Silverstone for the finale. And then a bit of a rallycross treat at the end. We're going to do some heats in the rallycross, and then ultimately before the final week, or the second to last week, before the second season gets going here again at Simply Motorsport, we're going to do a rallycross finale heats. I think you can have up to 6 or 8 cars on the grid, I do believe, so we're going to get 6 or 8 of these guys on the grid to see who can go through, and we'll do like an elimination each night that we're live. And the guys that haven't been in obviously will go through to the next round. The second round will be when all the guys are back. So if they've already taken part tonight and they're racing tomorrow night, they can't do the rallycross tomorrow night, because that'll be for some other guys to do. So just waiting for the drivers to ready up. 8 laps, 1 minute 32 a lap. 8 laps to go. Sutty, was you one that didn't ready up there?
Yeah, I've readied up. I was going to say rallycross is going to be interesting. We've done that in a few fun events, haven't we, Matt? It went well.
Went very well, so that could be a fun event tonight, actually, Sutty. You've got Liam and Alfie starting behind you. What's your start you thinking of getting here?
Pulling to the side and letting them through, I think.
And he does just that as they head out towards turn 1. Gary has got off the line majestically there, with Big Boy Brazier tucking in second place already. NJ's got up into third place ahead of Fury. Fury's going to try and look up the inside, but can't get that one done. Fury then down in 4th with Unorthodox 5th. Monkey Boy is down in 6th place. The cameraman failing to pick them up, but there is Monkey Boy just behind Unorthodox with Deeks. Argent all over the back of him, and Argent's gone onto the grass coming down towards Cascades, and he's going to do well to keep that out of the wall and just shuts the wall there. Oh, and there's Welshie. Who have we lost? We've lost someone from the race already. We've lost, not quite sure. They've retired to the pits. I didn't quite see who that was. Fury has retired to the pit lane, so we're not quite sure why Fury's retired, but he's retired to the pits either way. So not the start he'd have wanted. Argent loves the hairpin here, loves a late break into this hairpin, but Welshie got it horribly wrong coming through into Cascades and just clouted the back of Argent's car as he was trying to rejoin. Sutty's already up into 8th. Oh, and has lost it at the chicane. Sutty, what has gone wrong there?
I think I forgot how to drive these.
Liam has got past Sutty and is not doing too bad tonight. He's getting to grips with his car. Shame it can't be said for Welshie, but he is learning the wheel as well. I think Liam's on the pad tonight. Alfie then trying to gain on the back of Deeks, who's on the back of Monkey Boy, Unorthodox, NJ, Big Boy Brazy, and Gary. What a train of cars this is. Gary loves the Clios. We've seen Unorthodox does well in the Clio Cup as well over at Motive Racing in their tier 2s. Go and check Motive Racing out if you haven't already. Go to www.motiveracing.com or head over to their Discord server or Facebook page. Them guys do some brilliant stuff over there. I myself commentate on the Clio Cup and the touring cars on that one, so stay tuned and so check out them guys as well. Their season will be starting again shortly, I do believe. Gary though leads on lap 2 just from Big Boy Brazier. He's a bit wide there at Cascades, and he's just managed to hold on to that one. Big Boy Brazier second. We've lost another driver. We've lost Welshie from this one. He's retired as well. That's a shame. Unorthodox down into P3 side by side with NJ as they're going to go down towards the hairpin, and Unorthodox thinks better of it, but NJ's outbraked himself and he's got to go the longer way around. He's very wide onto the grass, and Unorthodox will take the lead, and NJ rejoins and has to not try and touch the side of Monkey Boy, and does well. So Unorthodox is up into 3rd, Monkey Boy is up into 4th, and we've not said that much this season, but is NJ going to look back at him into the Knickerbrook chicane? He does so. Clouts the curb, hits the tyre wall, and Monkey Boy will say thank you very much and come back through, and Deeks just caught the back of NJ there, which has put Deeks off in 6th place. Not what Deeks would have wanted there at all. Alfie 7th place at the moment. Sutty's down in 8th, but he's trying to gain on the back of Alfie. 4.1 seconds he needs, and that car looks a bit more damaged on Sutty's car than what we saw earlier.
We've had a bit of fun.
An altercation with the wall, maybe.
Yeah, a few spins.
Kieran Argent sits in 9th, 5 seconds behind Sutty Apex, and Liam Gamer has found the tyre wall that catches a few people out. Adam Couch just messaged me saying that I'm surprised Kieran didn't send it at the hairpin, and me and you, Sutty, we both know what that one means, don't we?
Yeah, we do, yeah. He liked to go and send it here, didn't he?
Back in a previous league, me and Sutty commentated on a race with Kieran in the GT4s. Mazda was halfway around the corner, and Kieran just lunged at him on the brakes, and it's safe to say that move didn't come off quite as well as it should have done, possibly. Gary, though,
no, but he tried it again.
He did try it again, and if I remember right, it didn't come off again. Gary leads by a second from Jamie Brazier. Good battle at the minute for third with Unorthodox, Monkey Boy and NJ. Unorthodox just has the legs over Monkey Boy and NJ at the moment, but in the background there you see NJ quite close to the back of Monkey Boy. Tried to do Monkey Boy here, but just clouted the curb a bit too hard and then caught that tyre wall. And he's got through there brilliantly this time around. Deke's trying to get on the back of him. Sutty's gaining on Alfie just slightly and pulling away from Argent at the same time. Liam's had a big moment. Not drove these cars before tonight as Liam, so it's new to him is this. Big Boy Brazier is trying to catch down Gary 131. He tried it a few times in that race, said Peaceful Explosion in the chat. Indeed he did. 12 people watching, only 6 likes on the stream. Get them guys, hit that thumbs up button please. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. We'll get some more content out as well. It just really helps the channel grow.
Alfie's just gone straight on at the chicane.
Oh, brilliant. So we had one problem with track limits, we've now got another one in Alfie, so hopefully then we can get that stopped. Kieran Argent, Unorthodox has gone into the pits here. Oh, I wonder if he's had a drive-through. He's driving through the pits. I think Unorthodox has had a drive-through then. So we'll have to keep our eyes on Alfie. And hopefully there's no track limits cut here, because it's not what we want to see. I want to see good, clean racing from all. So Unorthodox has done a drive-through and is down in 7th place. We're on lap 4 of 8. Gary leads by a second. And Jay's up to 3rd ahead of Monkey Boy, so he has got past him in the end. Just coming out the exit to the hairpin corner, so I'm wondering if that's where NJ got the move done. Either way, is Monkey Boy going to have a look back at the chicane? Unorthodox just in front of Sutty Apex. Sutty Apex is actually being caught by Kieran, so another mistake, Sutty?
Yeah, I decided to try and get through the chicane and had an altercation with the tyres.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Alfie
I want my Lamborghini back, Matt.
Alfie manages to make the chicane this time round, so that's what we want to see. Unorthodox trying to hunt him down. I tell you what, Kieran Argent is getting close. We are actually at Oulton Park next season in our calendar, but we're at the international circuit, so the extended version of this, we're actually here at Oulton Park in the Lamborghini, Sutty, so bit of practice for yourself to remember the track again.
Yeah, I think I need more than remembering the track the way this race is going.
If you guys haven't seen the calendar yet, it is up on the Facebook page, but I will go through it in just a moment. Let me just find it in my little notebook. So we go to Nürburgring for the start of the season, then head to Snetterton 300, which is coincidentally where we're going next, Gary's favourite track. We then head to the Daytona Road Course for a night race. Daytona Road Course again, obviously the 24-hour race venue this Friday night at 8 PM, lights out for the qualifying session, and it's going to be a case of the LMP1 drivers will qualify for 15 minutes and the GT guys will get 15 minutes, just so we're trying to limit who is on track at that time. Round 4 we'll be back to Algarve, in which we saw a cracking race in the Pro and Pro-Am series this season in them categories. Brilliant racing at Algarve this year. We then go to round 5, the Circuit of Americas, new track to the calendar. So not only do we have Snetterton new to the calendar, but we have the Circuit of Americas. I know not a lot of people's favourites, but a track that's not too bad. It's got a bit of everything. A few straights, fast corners, slow corners, a few chances of a Sutty send it maybe, or maybe just a Sutty safety going into the likes of turn 1, depending on where he is at round 5. Round 6 then we head down to Oulton Park International. Round 7 we're at Long Beach. We've done a few Long Beach ones, haven't we?
Just a few. Went well.
Round 8 we're at the Indianapolis Road Course, a good track. F1 used to be there, we're going there now. Round 9, ready for this one, Sutty? Round 9, Monaco. Yes, Monaco itself. That is going to be brilliant. Full damage around Monaco. That's going to be a heck of a race, that one. Big Boy Brazier is 4/10 off the back of Gary here. Alfie as well has caught the back of Monkey Boy. Deeks has passed Monkey Boy as well, so I wonder if Monkey Boy has had a problem somewhere then. Round 10 we go to Imola, where we saw Gary take his championship on an ironing board, and we saw probably the drive of the season from Sooty Apex. What a drive it was, race 2, after Emo Guy had a spin and caught up with Sooty. Obviously nobody's fault in that one, but Sooty then got his foot down and was absolutely on it. Round 11 we go to the almighty Bathurst. So not only do we have Long Beach and Monaco, but we've got Bathurst in there as well. That's a tricky track. And then we end the season at Rapuna Park. Can we confirm if it's tuning or not? We cannot yet. There will be a poll go out on the group Peaceful if it is full setups or not. So I will let you know. So just to confirm the teams we already know going into the Pro Series, especially Leach Motorsport will be staying together. Gary and Craig, the constructors winners for season 1, will be staying together. Run Flat Racing of Phil and Sooty Apex, they will be staying together as well, second place in that standings. We know that with Kieran dropping into the Pro-Am category, as Monkey Boy is all over the back of Deeks here, Jamie Brazier is now 8/10 off the back of Gary 131. We know that with Kieran dropping down, we know Peaceful Explosion is being teamed up by the multiple world record holder. We say it a lot, but you've got to get it in there while you can. The only G. So what an opportunity for Peaceful to maybe learn a few bits from the record holder, or maybe he'll have to fill that car up with sandbags and give it to the only G to slow him down so we can keep up with him in qualifying. We'll have to wait and see. Them teams are confirmed at the moment. I don't believe we have any other teams on the grid. Oh no, we do. We have Andy and Emo Guy, team name yet to be confirmed. We've got Unorthodox and Fury, team name yet to be confirmed as well, teaming up, but other teams yet to be confirmed at the moment. Jamie Brazier trying to gain on the back of Gary even more. Alfie has passed Deeks. Deeks has gone very wide on the exit to Cascades on lap 7, so that's going to make Unorthodox interested. Kieran Argent 5 seconds behind, sorry, 6.2 behind Sooty Apex, coming down towards Cascades corner. 6.2, that's enough to send one into the hairpin, isn't it? That's about where he was to Mazda last time around.
Yeah, he's not far off, is he?
Oh, he's not going to do it now. He's gone very, very wide coming through Cascades, and that was Liam who was joining him as well. Liam is a lap down on the leaders. Gary, though, is driving faultlessly here, doing absolutely brilliant. Peaceful just put a laughing face to the sandbag comment there. Unorthodox gaining on the back of Deeks, and that for P6 on track at the moment. Unorthodox a tier 2 runner-up, could have had the championship run, but it was the race from hell. You want to see someone not have a great race. Oh, we've lost Walshy from the session, so we hope we can get Walshy back in for the next track. If you want to see someone, it was one of them races for him where it just nothing went his way, and I felt for him on commentary at the time. He came runner-up, didn't get the best of starts, and got punted around by a few people who wasn't fighting for the title. You don't kind of want that when you're in that title fight. You've been in them positions, Sooty, where you're fighting for a title. You don't want the other guys getting in your way.
Nah, but at the end of the day, they're still racing for position as well.
Yeah,
no,
so
it's hard. You don't want them to, you will them not to, but then if they're quite high up position-wise, you can understand why they want to fight for it. Yeah,
100% you can. Gary and Jamie Brazier, 7 tenths between them. They're coming down towards the Nickelbrook chicane. Then these two just coming through Cascades, and Unorthodox has got an almighty run on the back of Deeks here, and he's not fully defended this one. He has now. And Unorthodox will look to the outside, but Deeks goes back into the braking zone and make sure he gets that car stopped on the apex. These two are catching Alfie as well in front. Unorthodox has to go a bit wider to see if he can get the run around the outside, but he can't. Gary then coming up towards Druid's corner. The double right-hander here. And he can see the finish line. 6 tenths is the gap. Jamie Brazier pushing a bit too hard, maybe, is wide in the background at the exit to Druids. That's where Sooty one time went stage left and just across the top of my screen on commentary once. But Gary's done this brilliantly well. And down the start straight he's going to come, down through Deer Leap after Lodge corner. Up he comes. He's going to take his second win of the night. It's a flash of the lights. It's Gary who's going to win again. Jamie Brazier second place. NJ looks like he's going to hang on for third. Nice to have NJ back on the track tonight. NJ is going to finish in third place. And what a job he has done there. We've got Welshie back in. That's brilliant. So NJ is going to come home third on the podium. Does it in style with a little slide. I don't know if he's quite finished yet. Monkey Boy's coming across now. So Monkey Boy, yeah, Monkey Boy takes fourth. Alfie's going to hang on for fifth. Deeks sixth. Unorthodox seventh. And Sooty Apex, you're going to come home P8. Not the race you'd have wanted there, buddy.
Yeah, we're just warming up. Obviously, we all know that I love Snetterton. It's my favourite track, so we'll see what happens on the next one.
Kieran Argent's P9 at the moment. Cameraman's trying to pick him up. He's just gone through Lodge Corner, down through Deal Leap. He's going to go now. And up he comes then towards the start-finish line. So Kieran Argent's going to get P9. And Liam Gamer is going to get 10th place then after that.
I think after that race, Matt, I think it was a good idea not to qualify.
So Gary, your winner, with Big Boy Brazier and NJ filling out the top 3. We're going to take another short break, but we'll be right back with the Snetterton 300 circuit. And we're on mute.
I forgot how hard these are, like.
The Clios, I know.
Well, I had it at the start, and I think, I don't know if it was Liam or somebody else, where like tap the rear.
Yeah,
went round. And then Liam again. That went round.
I just realised.
It's a hard track, Alton Park, like just to jump in, isn't it?
Yeah. You probably missed the easiest one in like Donington sort of thing, do you know what I mean?
I seen Donington and Brands and I thought, oof, I think I did alright in Brands actually in TH.
If I remember. Got room for a washed up ex-great commentator to race at Snetterton 300. Of course we have, Andy. Get your sen on. Coming into a race. Yes, what I mean. Get it. I was going to get Robin as well. Gary in. Get Gary in. Yeah, fuck Andy for today. Let's get Gary in. If it don't break your heart, is it really love? Is it really love?
I don't expect me to come anywhere near second place next season.
You'll be rated, Lamborghini.
Oh, Monaco. Oh. Have you not learnt yet that I'm a bit of a trouble magnet?
No, you're alright.
Gary just seems to sail by.
Not an interview for me, mate. Mrs. is watching the film.
Alright. It's not an interview.
Yeah, I've just said I wasn't going to do interviews. I was going to get you in on comms for banter with me and Sutter.
Yeah, he's been doing alright, hasn't he?
Yeah. Told her to be quiet, she would tell me off.
Neil said he's coming, he might be racing GT3, yeah?
Has he?
I asked him and he said he's thinking about it.
Oh.
He wants to do it, I think. So there's another one for Pro-Am, innit?
Yeah, in the Pro-Am, you know. He'd learn a bit. He'd learn the GT3s there. He'd probably want it quicker, guys, and he'd learn them there.
It's just probably just say to him, look, you probably are going to get bashed about and stuff, but as long as he finishes up near the top, which I think he would.
Just consistent in that league next year.
We are a bit better, because I mean, the only time Fury tapped us went off. You can count on one hand, can't you, really?
Yeah, there's not many instances.
Well, the race through a season is not far.
Your
it's
biggest,
like Jabber, it was every
your
race.
biggest worry was Biggs, and he's been fine.
He's been alright, yeah.
Yeah.
There's one thing, and the only, like I said, it was only like constructive criticism more than how else he moved a bit in the brake and so on, but it wasn't overly bad.
Yeah.
There was one moment where it was, and I thought, oh god.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But other than that, spot on. But you think I was behind him for how many laps? So there's pressure on him, wasn't there?
Yeah. Especially coming into a league where he's not raced against half these drivers. Alright, him at Motive, he knows everybody that he's raced with all that time.
Well, that's what he said to me, because he said he knew I wouldn't like torpedo him or out.
Yeah.
So
that's the difference.
If it was Algarve, if it was, yeah, go on.
You race Fury, and you're not sure on what he does. You race Biggs, and Biggs knows exactly what Biggs knows exactly what's coming from you. You're going to send one.
Oh yeah. You can see he was expecting it a few times.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to play the handbrake a few times, but didn't cut it on purpose.
I'm going to qualify for this one, even though I love this track.
I'm going to run the intro, and then we'll be live.
All right. We did run these in loose, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
I thought so.
Welcome back then, ladies and gentlemen, to Simplay Motorsport. Fourth race here at Snetterton 300, and expect this man on screen to do some bits. He absolutely loves this track. Didn't do all what I was expecting over at Motive Racing in their Season 5 Tier 1 category. Wasn't as good there as we know Gary to be, but I don't think they was running the 300 circuit. I think they was only running the 200. Andy is in the session now as well, so we have got the Motive Racing owner and co-commentator of mine in the Simplay Motorsport season. We're going to see him on the track next season as well, so absolutely great stuff to see Andy on circuit next season as well as in the commentary box. So let's see what Andy can do. We know, or I know from commentating on the clears at Motive, this guy can drive these cars, so we'll see what he's made of here then tonight. Big thank you to everybody who's come by to stop and watch the stream tonight. Really appreciate it. Means an absolute the world to me. You wouldn't understand this. The support we've had here at Simplay Motorsport and the journey we've been on so far in Season 1 has been absolutely fantastic. We hope you continue to stay with us for Season 2 coming up in the middle of January. We have special events from now till then. Women's event still on the table. It's not out of the realms of possibility. We are thinking of trying to get a women's event to raise money for the ectopic pregnancy charity. Just a short race or two that night. We are hoping that we get a few women on the track. I think Beth is wanting to take part in that one as well for the ectopic pregnancy charity. So guys, stay out for more details on that one. And I'm sure we'll get details out, no doubt. Ariel in the chat, go on NJ, not a fan of the pit entrance here either, to be fair, says Peaceful Explosion. So Andy on a lap time, as is Deeks so far then.
Well, we should try and get the Don in, Matt.
We might have to invite the Don in.
He was very quick in touring cars, if I remember rightly.
He was, if I remember right, as well.
Where's Smithy? Why isn't he racing?
Smithy's been in the chat, but he's not here tonight. He's not on either. We might have to get.
Oh, is he not?
Don, if you're watching, Ariel, do you fancy the next round at Silverstone? Do you fancy a good race around Silverstone? So let us know in the comments if you would, or message me on Facebook if you'd like to race, because I'm sure that would be a good one. Join us Friday night for the Le Mans the Daytona 24-hour race. On Friday night, 8 PM for qualifying. Join us then. Should be an absolute cracking. I know you're not taking part in the Le Mans race. Oh, he doesn't have his wheel anymore, Sooty says Don. Oh, what a shame.
He doesn't have his wheel.
Doesn't have his wheel anymore.
Tell him I'll send him my pad settings.
There you go. Don, you heard it first. You'll get the pad settings from Sooty. I know you're not taking part on Friday night in the Le Mans event, Daytona event, but 24 hours, would it be something you'd be interested in doing in the future, maybe?
Yeah, if I have the time to do it. It's just something I can't really commit to due to mainly internet connection, and as we know, I wear the trousers, so obviously it was totally my decision. Yeah.
It's an event that's going to take a lot of these guys are going to be tested that night. Obviously, when they pit, they can use the AI to replace them if they want to have a rest. And for people like Gary, who's just come out from knee surgery, that could be a grueling race for him for 24 hours.
Yeah, it could put him back under the table, to be fair, or on top of the table. Could end up backing up another operation.
Yeah, on top of the ironing board, more like, not the table.
Probably, yeah. Oh, don't bring the ironing board up again, Matt.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I apologise. Snetterton and Gary Circuit, he'll tell anybody that this is his track. Well, he's 7/10 down on the man behind him, Big Boy Brazier, at the moment. Unorthodox currently sits P3 with NJ in 4th, so a good first couple of laps. NJ. Ariel says I'll come on Friday, but I won't be able to commit to the full 24 hour. That's a shame. I'm sure if we can get different people in for a chat, that'd be quite cool. I don't know if you're on or out and about Friday night, Sutty. I'm sure you could come in for a chat if you are around. Sutty is up into 5th place. Andy currently sits in 6th. Fury down in 7th with Monkey Boy 8th. Deeks down in 8th. He's finished with the looks of things there. Argent's 10th. He's done. Deeks is now 9th. Welsh is 11th. He's done. Liam's 12th. He's done. Alfie in the pits didn't get a lap time in. So Big Boy Brazier and Gary. Gary's going to finish a lap before Big Boy Brazier. Needs 7/10 of a second. What can Gary do this time around? It's his track. He'll tell anybody this is his circuit. Gary will be kept honest next season by Jamie. Yeah, I do think so, Peaceful. I do think so. Depends if you've... Oh, he's gone within 700 to Jamie Brazier, who can't improve. So Gary and Jamie well out in front at the minute. Unorthodox will finish his lap now. NJ's gone into P3, 6/10 off the back of... Big Boy Brazier. What can Unorthodox get here? It improves to within 9/10 of a second. Sutty Apex is going to be... Well, we missed a few, and Sutty didn't get a chance to finish his lap there, so I'm not quite sure what went on. But it's Big Boy Brazier from Gary, NJ 3rd, Unorthodox 4th, Fury 5th, Sutty Apex 6th with Andy 7th, Monkey Boy 8th, Deeks 9th, Argent 10th, Welsh 11th, Liam 12th, and Alfie at the back of the grid so far then.
I don't know what happened there. I was 1.2 up.
So we're going to wait and see what happens here. Keegs has asked me on a message if there's less than 12 tomorrow, could we run at not kill? Oh, I tell you what, I fancy that. I fancy not kill if there's less than 12.
In the rain.
In the rain. We did that once before, didn't we? Oh,
that went down well, didn't it?
Uphill towards that chicane.
Yeah, brilliant. You're going to have to do it in the rain.
We'll be in Scotland, so we can't do it in anything else but the rain.
Or snow.
Or snow. Blizzard.
Yes, yeah, I like a blizzard.
Either blizzard or thunderstorm, why not? Bethany Dutton in the chat. Come on, guy, get the... Come on, guy. Oh, sorry. Come on, guys, get the wives/girlfriends to join. All for fun, and we'll be raising money for a charity close to my heart. 24 hours at Not Kill, says Peaceful Explosion. In the Ginetta Juniors, how would that sound?
Oh.
And we're away here then, and it's not the best of starts from Big Boy Brazier, although he's got away now. But Gary has got a good start and will be up his inside coming down in towards turn 1. Here we go then so far. Gary's tucked in behind, in fact, so Gary will not be up the inside of Big Boy Brazier down into turn 1. He has not got that move done, so Big Boy Brazier leads from Gary 131, NJ 3rd with Unorthodox 4th, Fury 5th, under pressure from Sutty Apex, who's going to try and send one around the outside, and that can sometimes work here, as you can straighten up to the left, and it's not worked for Sutty there, as he's got now pressure from Deeks behind, who's got in front of Andy. Monkey Boy is 9th, Argent down to 10th, Welsh is 11th with Alfie 12th, and Liam Gamer down in 13th at the moment. But Big Boy Brazier under heck of pressure from Gary, and he just touches the back of Gary there, and NJ's going to have a look with Gary up the inside. Let's see what can happen here. And Gary's been forced really wide there, actually. In fact, he's come under pressure now from Unorthodox, and NJ's going to lead this race. So NJ in the lead from Big Boy Brazier. Unorthodox have got ahead of Gary, but Gary's going to have a look back up the inside. NJ really wide, and letting that rear end stick out a bit there. Sutty's just behind this battle of Gary and Unorthodox. So NJ out front, you see there, coming onto the Bentley straight. Ahead of him, behind him is Big Boy Brazier. Then Gary, Unorthodox, Sutty Apex. Andy's got ahead of Monkey Boy into 6th. So Monkey Boy 7th, Deeks 8th, side by side with Fury at the moment, 4P8. Argent sat behind them in 10th. Walshy 11th, Alfie 12th, and Liam dropped well off the back down in 13th. Liam obviously learning a lot of these tracks and these cars himself, so Liam's struggling tonight, finding it difficult. Not quite sure what Keegan means in the chat, but NJ currently leads from Big Boy Brazier. Sutty's worked himself up to 3rd. Sutty, how's that happened? Where's Gary gone?
I think Gary, he had a bit of a spin, I think.
Unorthodox has dropped to 6th, so he's not lost out too bad. But Gary, the Snetterton 300 master, is 12th place at the moment. Not the started one. Oh, and Alfie's just tapped Welshie up the inside. Maybe that is what Keegs was alluding to. I'm not quite sure. But Alfie up ahead of Chris at the moment. Big Boy Brazier's got back in front of NJ. Then the toe down the start straight must have helped him there. So Big Boy Brazier trying to keep NJ at bay. Sutty's third, but he's got Andy gaining on him on the back. This will be a battle we might see a lot of next season in the pro category. I think Lamborghini vs Lamborghini as well, if I am right. Andy, I think she's using the Lamborghini. Sutty, are you confirmed in the Lamborghini as well, or?
I'm not too sure yet. Me and Phil haven't really spoke about it yet.
Well, here goes Andy. Are we going to see the Sutty send it on Sutty? I think we have, you know. Oh, he's on two wheels! Oh, he's on two wheels on the curb! And I think just clipped the side of Sutty there. All good in love and war.
Got well
well onto two wheels there and just kind of slid it to the side. I don't think he meant to hit on purpose. He's going to have to defend, and Sutty's tapped him round, and Andy sideways loses out to Monkey Boy as well. The Sutty send it hasn't come off there, and Sutty's now under heck of pressure from Monkey Boy here for P3, and he's going to have a good toe down this back straight. Big Boy Brazier still under pressure from Neil. Fury's trying to get on the back of Andy. Argent's trying to get on the back of Deeks. Gary's on the back of Unorthodox. Unorthodox had another problem and he's down to P10 at the moment. Liam Gamer has retired from this race. That's not what he'd wanted. He'd wanted to learn this track. Bearing in mind it is the second race of the season next year in the Pro-Am category. Liam, one of my favourites in the Pro-Am category, to be fair. They're both gaining on Alfie. Look how quick they've caught him. Sutty now in second place. So what has happened to NJ? Because he's dropped down to P4.
It looks like NJ was round at the chicane.
There we go then. So NJ down to P4. And what is Andy going to do about that then? Andy on the back of NJ. 4 cars for this lead here. For second place, should I say. Big Boy Bracy is now 5 seconds up the road. But don't forget in the Clios, it's easy to get a slipstream and gain on the car in front. Mazda's text me saying naughty from Sutty. It was indeed Mazda.
I do apologise to Andy if he's listening to this stream.
Andy, a regular commentator, and Sutty just barges him out the way. A Monkey Boy and NJ around in the background. Managed to save that one well. I seen them get a bit of a tap. And now ding ding, round 2. The gloves are off. Andy's behind Sutty. What is going to happen here? Here we go then down towards the infield part of the circuit. Oh, Sutty's very wide through there. Yeah. Very wide through there. I've never seen Sutty up this high at Snetterton. Never seen him this high at Snetterton. Thought your favourite track was Sugo. Andy has Monkey Boy.
That's the way you drive around there.
Oh, I don't know. After you, Sutty. After you. Sutty up into second place then with Andy third, Monkey Boy fourth, NJ fifth. Fury still sixth, ahead of Deeks and Argent. Gary's on the back of them with Unorthodox just behind Gary. See, Gary's got past Unorthodox and they have both passed Alfie. Alfie's down in 11th with Welchie 12th. Alfie struggling in this Clio tonight. Sutty though has a train of 4 behind him. Fury has a train of about 6 behind him. 5-car train behind Fury, including Fury there, and then a 4-car train here. And here goes Andy coming down towards the chicane. You've got to be a brave man to get it done here. This is a quick part of the circuit down in towards Brundle and Nelson, and Andy's going to look around the outside of Sutty. Apex comes back, tries to get it done into Nelson then, and can't get it done. Great defending from Sutty there, but Andy's got the run down towards the bomb hole, and is going to be on the inside at the bomb hole, and job done for Andy then as they come round now towards Coram. Is Sutty going to have a look back? No, but NJ's going to have a look up the inside. Here comes Sutty. Apex gap's been left open at Coram from Andy, but this might not be too bad. NJ's going to get involved as well. There was NJ in the background as Sutty's tried to make that move work, and a bit of a touch, and Sutty's onto the grass, keeps his foot in, but has lost so much momentum coming out that final corner, and down the centre straight we go towards Riches, and Sutty has to tuck back behind Neil, and Andy up into second place. Great drive, that great move from Neil, nearly got himself involved, but he's gained an extra place here then so far. Down to the backpack, Gary has passed all of the guys in front of him. Fury's down to 10th and Orthodox is up to 9th, and Gary's got past Fury, Deeks and Argent. Now runs P11 and can see the pack in front, in which Andy and NJ and Sutty and Monkey Boy are all battling in as well. Argent trying to stick with Gary. Argent deep at the hairpin corner. Deeks is a bit deep as well, and there goes Unorthodox up the inside of both of them there then. So P7 for Unorthodox. Deeks is going to try and stick it in there though and keep with him. Alfie has disconnected. That's a shame that we've lost Alfie tonight. Fury side by side with Kieran. Deeks side by side with Unorthodox as down the short straight with into Agostini we go. Sharp left-hander of Fury's going to look up the inside of Deeks. Deeks has got the move done on Unorthodox, and what a great move from Fury that is. He's up but in front of Unorthodox and ahead of Deeks. Cracking move into Hamilton now then. Then we come to the right-hander of Oggies before the belly straight, and Unorthodox just touches the grass and loses the rear end and catches Kieran Argent. Kieran not lost out too much there neither, so he's managed to keep it going back to the front pack. Andy just starting to stretch his legs ahead of NJ. He's got Sooty Apex behind him, but Monkey Boy is right up Sooty Apex as Chuff here. We've not seen Monkey Boy. We know Monkey Boy's got pace, and we're seeing it now in towards Brundle then. Into Brundle he goes, through to Nelson. Doesn't think of making a move on Sooty Apex, but he's looking for the cutback here. And Sooty quick to shut the door on that. You see Gary there in the background, P6 at the moment. Good start from Sooty. Tonight been a bit rusty. Big Boy Brazier looks like he's going to take his second win, so it'll be 2-2 between him and Gary. Can't see Gary winning this one as he's about to start lap 5 of 8. Here then is Andy starting to pull away from NJ. NJ trying to stick with him. Sooty's lost ground to NJ though. He's over a second and a half behind. Slower than NJ last time around. Andy, the quickest man on track. Now he was quicker than Gary as well. Monkey Boy's dropped off the back of Sooty Apex a little bit as well then. Fury's dropped back down to 10th as Unorthodox is 7th now, with Argent and Deeks 8th and 9th trying to stick with him. But they're in their own little battle as well, Argent and Deeks. So I wonder what they're going to do here. Fury's granddad in the chat, so a very good evening to Fury's granddad then. And Argent just a bit deep on the brakes, and Deeks was up the inside, and I don't know if Argent realised he was there. Just kind of made contact with each other there, they did. But Deeks has got through either way. Andy, NJ sticking with Andy. NJ's been really quick in these Clios tonight, Sooty.
He's always like the Clios, aren't he, Neil? He's always been quick.
He's always like the Clios. Silverstone. Silverstone, me, you and NJ. Argent, Fury, Deeks all battling down for P8 then. Argent all over the back of Deeks, and is he going to have a look down into Oggie's then? Nope, doesn't do it this time around. That was Welsh. Was that Welsh around in the background a moment ago? I don't think so. Big Boy Brazier slowly being reeled in here by Andy. Andy doing such a good job today. Only just came
Looks
on
like
and
Gary's on a mission.
Got the mic muted and head down sort of mode. Moju was in at Imola.
Looks like it.
Monkey Boy, Monkey Boy, Monkey Boy's missed the chicane badly there. He's done well to stay behind Sooty and not make contact, but Gary will be on him. Gary lapping in the 204s. He's the second quickest man on track. Only a tenth
He's
quicker
not on
than
a 9 board though, is he?
He's not on a 9 board. That would have probably made him win this race.
So if he gets past me, that's alright.
Back on the proper setup tonight. He's now got the slipstream of Monkey Boy at P5 and Sooty P4. Bit of double toe maybe down the straight. Big Boy Brazier 4 seconds out in front. Lap 6 of 8 we're on. Andy's gap to NJ is only half a second. NJ actually quicker than Andy last time around. NJ in fact the quickest man on track last time around, so good job from NJ that. Really showing his pace tonight. And Monkey Boy's gaining on Sooty. Here comes Gary. Monkey Boy just locks up a little bit. Sooty parks it on the apex. But I remember Gary, he took, commentator on a race at Gary, took 4 out of 5 wins here one night at a previous league. The only race he didn't win was the Ginetta Juniors, in which Mazda on his debut won. Gary binned it behind Mazda. Little did we know that they'd be battling in the future at Simplay Motorsport for the title, until Mazda had to go back on aftershift. Monkey Boy trying to go around the outside of Sooty though. Sooty's gone defensive and Monkey Boy's left the door open for Gary, and Gary muscles his way through there. So Monkey Boy drops down to P6, and Gary is really on a mission at his favourite circuit. He's now going to try and come up to the master of the send it manoeuvre, and he's on the grass here trying to find a way through, but Sooty's wise to that. And Gary's got to wake up earlier in the morning to catch him out. Has Big Boy Brazier had a problem? That gap has come dramatically down, 2.6 seconds, so he's lost a second and a half somewhere. Monkey Boy and Gary really flashing his lights. That reminds you.
Flashing at?
That reminds you of someone in them colours, doesn't it?
I know another strategy I could deploy now from a different league. Break a slipstream.
Sutty defends into Nelson and Brundle, and then Nelson and Gary can't find a way through. He can't get the job done coming into the bomb hole now. Knows he's struggling. Pushing Sutty, but he's got a good run into Coram. But I tell you what, Sutty will have the inside line to send one on him into the final corner. As Gary cutting him off, and he's T-boned him. And Monkey Boy's caught Sutty apex there as well. They're all round. Where's Monkey Boy? I can't find him. Monkey Boy. Oh, he's still going, and this is unorthodox. Sutty tried to make the move back on Gary and got T-boned by T-boned Gary there, and Sutty somehow comes out of that one. P5 still unorthodox has an almighty run on him though, and we're looking to turn one. He pulls out now, and he's going to look down into turn one. He goes. And that's that job done. Oh, on two wheels was Unorthodox, and Sutty could have a look back coming up towards the hairpin corner. He comes. He's already alongside Unorthodox, and Gary's going to try and make this three wide into the hairpin. And I don't know if Unorthodox knows that, but Gary's done a great move. 2 into 1. Oh, and Sutty and Unorthodox are off there as well. So Fury's going to gain an extra place. Kieran Argent looks like he could gain an extra place. Unorthodox has got going. Sutty's got going, but behind Kieran Argent. Deeks is 10th. Welshie down in 11th place. Don't know where Welshie actually is here. The cameraman's not picked him up. There he is there. Big Boy Brazier, 9/10 in the lead, so he's had a few shoddy laps here. Andy's really got the foot down, has dropped NJ, and he's really gained on Big Boy Brazier and will be attacking him for the lead of this race. So Gary P5, Fury 6th, Unorthodox 7th, Argent 8th, Sutty 9th, Deeks 10th, Welshie 11th. Excuse me.
Won't get your breath, Mark.
I apologise. Action here, Sutty, you're providing drama.
Oh, Snetterton, isn't it?
This is normally a position for you at Snetterton, isn't it? P8, P9?
It's something like that, yeah. I think I was getting dizzy too high up the field.
Trying to get a bit of a nosebleed.
I've apologised to Gary. My fault, that one. I just lost the rear on the grass and went straight over the sausage curb.
Brazier has pulled out a 1.3 second gap now. He's pulled out a few tenths, should I say, over Andy, but he's got a job to do with 1 lap to go here. Andy pushing that clear lap matter. 2:03.3 last time around. NJ, the only one matching him in the 2:03 with a 2:03.5, should I say. No one else in the 2:03s. Gary a 2:13 last time around, but as we saw, he was in the barrier at one stage. Peaceful explosion in the chat. I can just imagine the one word Gary would have said at that last corner.
I think we all can.
Yeah, I think we all know what that word is. Begins with a D and ends in a D.
Yeah.
Andy has the gap under a second. 7/10 is the gap as they come through the second corner, then down on towards the infield part of the track now. Towards Palmer they go, and Andy really going to try and take this one to Big Boy Brazier. Fury has Unorthodox, Monkey Boy and Sutty Apex behind him, and Kieran Argent for good measure as well. Gary sits P4. He's not going to get anything else from this race here. Look at the way Andy's gained on the back of Big Boy Brazier. They're really doing some good stuff here as they've come through Palmer down toward through Agostini. Then they're coming into Hamilton now, short straight towards Oggies. I'll tell you what, Big Boy Brazier. Can he get his second win? And Andy all over, was sideways, drifting around the corner. He's lost a lot of time there to Jamie Brazier. But we'll have the slipstream towards Brundle and Nelson then as he can try and take a win here tonight. This will be Andy's first win on Simplay Motorsport soil as well. Sure, he'll want it. The slipstream taking good effect here, and you see that time just slightly coming down. But is it going to be enough for Andy to gain on Big Boy Brazier? He's pulled out and broke the toe. Into Brundle they go now. Look at the speed Andy can carry compared to Jamie Brazier. Right on the back of him then as they come through Nelson towards the bomb hole. He's only got 1 or 2 places left to do it. Through the bomb hole they go now. And around towards Coram. Where is Andy going to look to do it? The gap's down to just 2.5 seconds. 2.5 tenths, should I say. And is he going to have a look into that final corner? Andy needs a good break and a good run out the final corner, and I think he may have got that. Good slipstream. It's a long straight here. We've cut to Gary. I'm not sure why, but we're back on board Jamie Brazier, and there's Andy. And who is going to take the win? I think it's just going to be Jamie Brazier who wins it from Andy. Great drive to the line from him. NJ's going to take yet another podium tonight. So a cracking drive from NJ. Gary, up and down night, mixed emotions there, no doubt. He's going to take P4. 2 wins apiece for him and Jamie Brazier tonight then. Unorthodox has got Fury all over the back of him. This is a race to the line, but I think Unorthodox has just got enough to do it then. Yep, finishes out of Fury 6th. Monkey Boy 7th. Sooty down in P8 with Kieran Argent 9th. Deeks is going to come out. Oh, he's on the grass here. Oh, he's on the grass. Deeks comes home in 10th, and Welshie has managed to finish only 49 seconds off the back, but he's got Keegs' wheel settings now, so hopefully that's enough to help him on his merry way in these Renault Clios. We're just waiting for Welshie to finish. Good race there, Sooty.
Ah, it was good apart from obviously the altercation. Other than that, it didn't go too bad.
Gary turning in on you?
I'll take that, Snetterton. What, Gary turning in on me? yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
I think Peaceful's right. I think that word would have come out, I think.
Oh, I think it most definitely did come out there. Well, she crosses the line then. So we are going to take a short break and we'll be back for the final Clio race of the night before we head over to a rallycross event. So do not go anywhere. I can only imagine that Gary is sat there going, dickhead.
I'm going to go in. Shall I go in? Go in and get them.
I'll join you. I'll prioritise game chat a second. Gary, did the D word come out there? Did the dickhead come out when Sooty T-boned you? How many can you have on a rallycross race? Does anyone know? 6. Who's down for a rallycross race after? Deeks, Dan, Kieran. Who else? Liam. Anyone else? I'm going to stream it because we're going to do heats each week, and then before next season gets going, we're going to do like a final. Just as a bit of fun. So Dan, Deeks, Liam, Kieran. Anyone else? Gary. Gary, Chris. I don't know. I might do the Brands Hatch rally course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sooty, I'll put you down if I can get you in for an 8, but then you can do tomorrow if not. Alright, no worries, because I've got 6 there. Who's that? Who is it? I couldn't tell who said I'll do it as well. Jamie, I'll put you down tomorrow if you want. If it's 6. If it's more than 6, I'll get you in. Right. Yeah. Evening, Andy. Yeah. It was close. Right, and we're back at party, so I'll see you in a minute. No, everyone can qualify, mate. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun so everyone can qualify, bud. Right. Catch you in a minute. Let's go. Welcome back then for the final session tonight at Silverstone National Circuit then, or International Silverstone National Circuit, for the final Clio Cup race of the night. Then we're going to get into a rallycross race. We do believe it's 6 cars in the rallycross, so tonight's heat will be Deeks, Dan, Kieran, Liam, Gary and Chris. So on Orthodubs, Deeks, Argent, Liam Gamer, Gary 131 and Welshie in the rallycross event. Should be a good one, should be an interesting rallycross. We're going to do heats in the rallycross and get down towards a final stage, so that towards the end of the season, towards the end of the off season, we can have a good period where we have a final to see who is the rallycross champion. Sort of like a mini rallycross series in between the off season. Then Silverstone National, commentated on this one a few times. Little Leach took good win here over Bunyip Adventure at Motive Racing. We've seen on Orthodubs drive well here at Motive Racing as well, and Gary on Motive Racing. Gary and Little Leach actually took a 1-2 in their Tier 1 second race at Motive Racing. Check them guys out, by the way, motiveracing.com, or head to their Discord server or Facebook page, Motive Racing. That should be an absolute cracking thing. They do such good jobs over there. I commentate on the Clios and the touring cars, so check them guys out. That should be fantastic to watch. So 12 cars on track. We've got Andy, who's got on Orthodubs with him. There's Deeks, here's Argent, you see Monkey Boy, Sutty, Apex, Gary 131, who's giving a nice tow to NJ. There's Welshie, Fury still in the pits, NJ then behind, look, Big Boy Brazy behind NJ, and Liam Gamer down the straight giving Argent a tow, and there's on Orthodubs getting a nice tow off of Andy. Not seen the best from Liam Gamer, should I say, on Orthodubs, I mean. Not seen the best from Liam Gamer tonight, but he's learning these Clios each week, each time he drives, so you know, if he's on tomorrow night, he can get used to them even more. We can see what happens then. So just the last short 5-minute qualifying, but it is a short track here, so it should all be well. Gary currently on pole position provisionally from NJ. Big Boy Brazier 3rd. Deeks down in 4th place a minute with Monkey Boy 5th, Welshie 6th, Argent 7th. Andy's about to cross the line with Unorthodubs. Welshie, Andy's just gone into pole position then, as Unorthodubs goes to 3rd place. Liam Gamer down 11th, 22 seconds behind. Argent's 10th, Welshie's in 9th. So good lap from Andy. What can Gary 131 do here? Well, he's side by side with NJ for starters, so that's what Gary can do at the moment. But Andy on pole provisionally with 1 minute 42 left, so they should get another 1-2 laps in. Join us Friday night then for the Daytona 24-hour race, LMP1s and GTEs, and an announcement at the end of the night in which could be interesting for certain drivers, so stay tuned for that announcement. We're going to run 8 LMP cars and 8 GTE cars, so for those guys who haven't picked yet, make sure you can pick your car which you want. No teams, just single drivers, no points on offer. It is just a special event, and what an event it should be. NJ currently on provisional pole from on Orthodubs at the minute. Andy's down in 3rd as he crosses the line. He can't improve this time around. Gary's 4th. Liam has gained on his time as well, improved by 10 seconds. A good time. So Gary's 4th. Big Boy Brazy is 5th. Deeks is 6th. Sutty's 7th. Monkey Boy's 8th, Welshie's 9th, Argent's 10th, he's on the grass a bit there, look, Liam's down in 11th place at the moment. Let's see what Liam can do. Not raced at this circuit neither. Oh, and there's the place where it can go wrong, and it has gone wrong. Fury is in the pits at the minute. NJ and Gary side by side a lot. Are these two going to trip over each other here? Let's wait and see. Master's definitely listening. He's just texted me. No improvement for NJ. Gary's gone 2nd. Big Boy Brazy's gone up into 3rd. What can an Orthodubs do as he's coming around the final couple of corners? So qualifying's complete, so an Orthodubs will complete qualifying and stay P4. What can Argent do? He's gone up into P9 then. There's Andy in the background. What can he do? Can he get back on the front row? Just under half a second separate the top 5 at the minute. No, Andy can't improve. Deeks is done, but he looks like he's had a mistake there, so that's not going to do him any good. Who's coming round towards the back of the lap then? It's Liam Gamer. Can he improve? 12 seconds off the pace. 10 seconds off for Walsh. Can the gamer improve? He doesn't improve any neither. So it's NJ and Gary at the minute, but who is the cars in front? Welshie who's going to finish his lap first. There's Monkey Boy who's just crossed the line. He's not improved. Can Welshie improve on P10? No. What about Big Boy Brazier? Any improvement from him? Nope, nothing from him. Gary 131. He can't improve, so it looks like NJ is going to take pole here. Back on the scene. Deeks doesn't improve neither. So it's NJ who's on pole position, with Gary second, Big Boy Brazier third, Unorthodox fourth, Andy fifth, Deeks sixth, Monkey Boy seventh, Sooty Apex eighth, Argent ninth, Walshy 10th, Liam Gamer 11th, and Fury down in 12th place then. At the moment, for this final Clio Cup race of the night, we're going to get going with a rallycross event after this. It's just going to be a short rallycross 5-lap race, so nothing too major, just a 5-lap rallycross race. And we'll see what happens there then. And followed by a short announcement for what is the plan for Friday night. Tune in 8 PM Friday night for the Daytona 24-hour. An event that Mazda and Keegs have both been pushing for, so this should be an interesting one as well. Who will do what there? Little Leach says hopefully I'll get on tomorrow at some point. Yep, that'll be nice, Craig. The rallycross events are going, so we're going to do heats over the next couple of weeks until we get our 6 finalists. So anybody here at Simplay who wants to have a go at the heats, make sure you get on and check them out. Then, so the lights on for the final time tonight, and away we go here at Silverstone National Circuit. NJ and Gary on the front row of the grid, and Gary's already jumped NJ off of the line as we head down towards the first corner. Gary will have the inside coming into Cops then, and it's a good run down towards Beckett's then after that. But Gary leads at the moment. Great start from him already up into P1 off the line. NJ second with Big Boy Brazier third. Unorthodox is fourth, but look at this train of cars coming down in towards Beckett's now. And they all break in and get round quite cleanly. Unorthodox just maybe gets a bit sideways here. Did he get a tap off of Deeks? Deeks runs fifth. Andy drops to sixth off the start. Monkey Boy seventh. Argent eighth. Fury ninth. Liam 10th. Welshie 11th. And Sooty all the way down the back. What has happened to Sooty Apex? We've not got him in the commentary chat room anymore at the moment. Mazda says make the rallycross final on a weekend so I could take part, please, and make a heat on a Friday. Yeah, we'll have to make a heat on a Friday, definitely. We'll get a heat on a Friday so that Mazda can take part if he wants to have a go on that. We can surely do the rallycross night event on a Friday night. And that's Big Boy Brazier who's had a tap. Oh, where's Gary going? Gary's jumped the start. NJ side by side. Sorry, that's Big Boy Brazier who's side by side with Andy and Deeks. Gary must have jumped the start then because he's got to do a drive-through penalty. Oh, he could have taken it 3-2 tonight, but he's not going to now. He's going to miss out. NJ leads from Unorthodox. Andy up into third place, doing really well here. Big Boy Brazier's dropped to fourth, ahead of Deeks in fifth. Deeks has had a strong showing tonight. And Deeks is side by side with Big Boy Brazier as they come down towards Beckett's. Locks up the rear, gets a bit of a slide. But that's actually helped him. Big Boy Brazier just gives him a tap, but Deeks still stays in front of Big Boy Brazier. And look at NJ. Bringing out the old tactic here. They're all weaving down the straight to try and break the toe. NJ, it's like a snake slithering down the Wellington straight towards Brooklands and Luffield we go then. And NJ leads from Unorthodox. Andy, Deeks, Big Boy Brazier, Monkey Boy, Argent, Fury, Welshie, Sooty's up to 10th. Liam's 11th. And Gary there, 20 seconds off the leader already. He's not going to help his cause. NJ then. Gonna lead coming down towards lap 3. Qualified on pole, lost the lead to Gary. We now know why. Gary jumped the start. And if you come down towards the first corner, Cops corner, NJ keeps his lead. Got a bit of a run down towards Beckett's. Track limits obviously off, but he's gone very, very wide. And look at the run Unorthodox has got the job done before Beckett's. And is Andy going to have a look? He's really getting involved in this one then. Into Beckett's we go. NJ just runs a little deeper than he maybe likes, but he's carried the speed well. And he'll have the toe coming down the straight. Andy's behind him, and he's going to have that toe over the back of Unorthodox. But Unorthodox weaving. He's brought out the NJ technique here. He's weaving and slithering all over the place. And is NJ going to look for a move up the inside in towards Brooklands? No, he's not. He can't get it done. But as Unorthodox just ran a little too wide and left the door open. Either way, he's been able to defend easy into Luffield. And Andy looks up the inside of NJ at Luffield. Just gets that rear end out a bit too much. Good momentum through that corner there for NJ there. Good stuff we're seeing from him. Good little run indeed there it was. And for NJ there, good momentum through that corner and a good run he had. But he's still behind Unorthodox and needs to get a good run through turn one. Unorthodox this time has ran a little wide. And this time NJ can capitalise on that, but he doesn't. He isn't able to capitalise on that one there then. So that's not what he'd have wanted at all. Unorthodox then still leads. In fact, NJ's defending heavily now from Andy. You see on the screen that Andy is giving him all sorts of pressure at the moment. And he's really putting the pressure on Andy, on NJ. In fact, Andy's past NJ then. Job done, easy as you like. Gary's past Liam. Sutty's going in on the back of Walshy. And NJ gets a bit of a wobble. Oh, he's rolled it! How has he not rolled on top of Andy there? That was an incredible roll. Tried to save the slide, couldn't save it. And he's rolled, nearly landed on top of Andy there then. That was absolutely incredible. Deeks is now P3. Ahead of Big Boy Brazy, who's got a good run on him coming down towards turn one. Or towards the start line. Monkey Boy's there as well. How has NJ been able to hold that one? That was incredible there. Gee. Oh, who's that? Who's had a moment? That's Deeks. Deeks and Monkey Boy's had a moment. That's allowed Argent up into 6th. Fury's 5th. NJ's now back into 7th. Where's Welshie? Can't get in on the back of him. Sutty. So wide there is Sutty Apex, but he's around the outside of Monkey Boy, who is recovering from that spin. Sutty up into 8th. Monkey Boy down to 10th. And Gary's down in 11th place. Andy and Unorthodox, though, the battle for the lead. So it looks like it's going to finish 2-2 between Gary and Big Boy Brazier. What are these boys going to do here then? Unorthodox still in front of Andy, half a second. Big Boy Brazier is now 3rd. Deeks is 4th with Fury all over the back of him. Fury gets P3 to be a Motive Racing 1-2-3 here. Deeks having to defend from Fury at the moment. Where's NJ? 7th. Oh, there's a car around in the background. Who's that? Oh, that's Welshie and Monkey Boy's upside down on his roof. Gary's going to come through for P11 and he's going to take P9. Welshie and Monkey Boy on his roof. He's had to retire from the race. Has Monkey Boy. That is a shame. Obviously no reset button there, so Liam up to 11th now. 33 seconds off the leader. Andy still on the back of Unorthodox. Bit of a flash of the lights there from Andy. Get on with it, Dan. Let's get a move on. Lap 6 of 8. They're coming around start lap 7. So we've seen 2 cars roll it here. Fury defending. In fact, Fury's overtaking Deeks for P4. That's that job done. NJ trying to gain on Argent, who's trying to gain it. Deeks was all sideways. Trying to attack back on Fury, but couldn't get that one done. NJ 7th. Sutty's up to 8th. Gary's 9th. Not been the race that Gary would have wanted here. Welshie 10th after him, and Monkey Boy had a bit of a coming together. Liam struggling down at Beckett's. Unorthodox then leads this race, lap 7 of 8. Gary had a drive through. Neil then lost out and rode it. Oh, and Unorthodox has missed out at Beckett's. And look at the momentum Andy's got. And up the inside, he's going to try and go here. Side by side of the 2 lads from Motive Racing, who part-time race here at Simplay in the pro group and commentate here. Full-time members at Motive. In fact, one of them's the owner of Motive, is Andy. So he's doing a great job for them, guys. You saw earlier this year, Motive v Simplay. We're hopefully going to get another Motive v Simplay out. We'll have to see the cars on the track as well. Could be something fun to watch. Into Luffield they come now. And Andy's still up the inside. These guys giving each other so much respect. But if they don't hurry up, they've got Jamie Brazier slowly gaining on them. Just ever so slightly. And at the moment, it's Andy who now leads, who's about to start the last lap from Unorthodox. Big Boy Brazier, Fury's 4th, NJ's in 5th place now ahead of Argent. Deeks is 7th, and in the gravel traps, that's allowed Sutty Apex into 7th. Gary's 9th, can he gain on Deeks at the end? Welshie's 10th, and Liam Gamer is down in P11. Unorthodox though has the lead back, so he must have got that job done at Cop's Corner because he leads on the last lap coming down in towards Beckett's. He needs to get it right this time. And Monkey Boy's just commenting saying he hasn't got a reset button. What a shame for Monkey Boy because he was having such a good night tonight. Unorthodox now has to defend from Andy. He's got 2 corners where Andy can make a move, and he's slivering left and right. Who's that off in the background? That looks NJ running very wide. You saw in the background there. Can Andy get the job done at Luffield? Either that or he needs a heck of a tow coming out of Luffield, and he needs a good run. And look at the pace he's got. Really closes up to Unorthodox, but Unorthodox had that door shut. Now has Andy got the momentum and a run to get down to the start line? I don't think he's got enough to do so here. Liam Gamer looks like he's going a bit slow in front, so he obviously wants this one done early. And Andy is not going to be able to take the win, but it's going to be a motive 1-2 on Orthodubs from Andy. Big Boy Brazier is going to take 3rd. Liam Gamer's going to cross the line 11th. Kieran Argent's going to finish in a P4. I think his best finish of the night. NJ, what could have been worse for Andy, is going to take P5 and he's going to finish upside down. In fact, has he finished the race there? Yep, he has. So NJ 5th, Sutty 6th, Fury 7th. Gary's just going to pip Deeks to the line, P8, with Deeks in 9th place. Welsh's going to come home in P10 as well. So what an evening of racing. We're going to be back momentarily. There's Welshie crossing line. We're going to be back momentarily where it will be Deeks, Unorthodox, Argent, Liam Gamer, Gary 131 and Welshie taking on the first heat of the Rallycross. So don't go anywhere.
Just realized there was a mile high to protect my heart, but now I'm all stuck on the inside. The heart doesn't need a castle, it needs a bridge. Been too scared that I'm unravel, brick by brick. I built these walls, now I know that I am strong. Just watch me tear them down. I'm gonna tear them down. If they cut
Hello.
your heart,
Hello.
What Rallycross track should we do?
Don't know.
tear you apart. Is it
Yeah,
Oh, Branzach is a thingy one.
I just had a laugh at them there. By the time ratings gone from 1670 to 1654 in 3 races. That wasn't too bad. I just span out of the first. I
Should we do Dirt Fish?
do Branzach and I'll jump on. I'll do Branzach and then I'll get going.
You're
If
not
you've
doing,
got
you know,
space.
yeah, if we've got space. I was going to say, if not, I didn't know if you wanted to commentate with me. Branzach is a DLC. I don't know if everyone's got DLC, so I'm not going to do that one.
How many have we got?
Let's do this one. 7 turns, 0.6
We
miles.
need to get rid of 3, don't we?
Yeah, you can only have
Who
6.
else?
You can only
Who
have
else is doing it
6.
tomorrow?
Not quite sure.
I'm gonna be on the wheel tomorrow night.
Ah, why not? Bit of
I'm
fun.
struggling, mate.
Do you want to jump on comms with me for Rallycross? Let's get you in. So I'll let you do cameras then. I'll jump on and broadcast it.
Yeah, go on, I'll do cams. Oh, hello, I've done there. Oh, 2 secs, I'll be back in a minute.
Yep. I need you to just accept that.
Oh, I've been rusty there, mate. Tonight. In the Clios.
Just accept this for me. Race director, and then I can invite everybody in then. Sweet. Right, so who's coming in? So Argent Deeks. Alright, no worries then, buddy. No worries. No, I should be able to. If you just back out a second.
Just me being on tomorrow, she's just messaged us.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Well, I'll catch you in a bit.
See you later, bud. Argent Deeks. Liam. Unorthodox. Welsh. Garrett. Any car you want for this, by the way. Oh. Whoever can't join should be able to now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's it. You can only have 6 races. Any car you want, you can have. Flipping out, what Gareth got you in, Gareth? No way, mate. Yeah, there's a Zoka lap. Yeah, you can't put qualifying on. It won't let me. I think you've got to ready up though. So you should be able to turn the button. Right, everybody ready? Sweet. Welcome back then to the Rallycross event tonight. So the we're going to do a bottom 2 elimination because you can only have 6 cars a night, so we're going to do a bottom 2 elimination until we can get a final 6, which we'll do before the season starts. So we'll keep getting everybody back until we have 6 finalists. We have Deeks currently on pole position. What's he in? He's in a VW. We've got Welshie in. I can't quite see what that one is. Can't see. Welshie's in a Citroen. There's a Ford on there as well. And we're away here for this rallycross event. You've got to do a Joker lap as well, don't forget. And has everybody just gone straight for that Joker lap? There's a couple who have, a couple who haven't. So 4 have gone for the Joker lap. A couple haven't. Oh, there's Kieran Argent into the wall. So Unorthodox has got the lead from Liam Gamer. Gary's into 3rd and has done his Joker lap. Deeks is 4th at the moment. Argent's 5th. Welshie down in 6th place. But Welshie, Deeks and Argent have done their, and Gary have done their Joker lap. Unorthodox and Liam Gamer need to. Unorthodox then currently leading the way. And is looking like he can get through into this next stage of this rallycross. Don't forget, this is like a mini championship before the second season starts. So Unorthodox doing well here as we go into lap 2. A big jump over the line. And can he's gone for his Joker lap now as Unorthodox. And Gary went straight away. Is Gary going to take the lead? What is Unorthodox in? He's in a VW then. Looking quite good at the moment. He's in front of Gary. Gary in the Citroen. Unorthodox is in front of him. And Gary all doing well. Argent then in the Ford, bit battered and bruised, but he's into 3rd place. Liam Gamer sits 4th, not yet done his Joker lap. Deeks is down in 5th place in his VW, with Welshie 6th in the Citroen, the monster liveried car. No, so Liam, the only man who needs to do a Joker lap, then you have to get the Joker lap done, otherwise you are disqualified from the event. Bottom 2 go out. So at the moment, Deeks and Welshie are heading out of this rallycross event so far, but at the moment it's Unorthodox from Gary. 2 seconds is that gap. But this is only the heat to go through to the next stage of the Simplay Rallycross event here at Simplay Motorsport. And Unorthodox has decided to just show off and do us a donut there. Liam's dropped down into P5 now. And is Welshie going to get past Liam Gamer as well? They're battling. Argent's trying to gain on Gary. Gary struggling here, and Argent's going to look up the inside of Gary in this Rallycross event. Brilliant action here. Gary, you see there on the handbrake, and Argent just driving it like it's a Sunday stroll. Gets round the corner though. Unorthodox did a whole donut and still managed to come out in the league. I'm sure Keegs will be impressed with that one. I know Keegs enjoys a good donut. Liam Gamer down into 6th place and hasn't yet done his Joker lap. Has he just done it now? Think so. Not quite sure. It hasn't come up with a tick, so I don't think he's done it yet. Lap 4 though. Gary span round. So that's not what Gary wants. So Unorthodox leads from Argent. Gary's got going now. Deeks is well behind Gary though. 7 seconds is Deeks from Gary. Welshie's a lot further behind as well. Liam Gamer 7 seconds off the back of Deeks at the moment, but Unorthodox, the man out in front, is about to lap Liam Gamer. Main guy doing some donuts. I'm very impressed, says Keegs. And look at Unorthodox. He's born for this. That's brilliant driving there from him. Great on the handbrake. Brilliant stuff. Good jump over the line. Argent then P2 at the moment. He's going to come over the line in that Ford. Good jump, good finish there. Gary 131, 12 seconds behind Argent. He's only 3 seconds to Deeks. If he finishes behind Welshie in the bottom 2, Gary will not qualify for the next stage. Which, you know, we see Gary race week in, week out. Struggling in the rallycross. Deeks looks like he's doing a good job. Liam looks like he's on his Joker lap now. It does. No, it doesn't actually. Still not done his Joker lap. He's passed Welshie, but hasn't done his Joker lap. Deeks is gaining on the back of Gary 131 here. So Liam has got to get the Joker lap in somewhere then. At the moment, he's not getting that Joker lap in, and he's not able to do so far. Oh, that's Deeks in the wall, though. That is Deeks in the wall. Gary has now got away and been given that lifeline then to stay P3. Unorthodox 6 seconds out in front from Kieran Argent. Argent 2nd place. Liam still has that Joker lap to do, and that's Liam who Kieran Argent's trying to lap there. Gary looks like he's trying to gain on Kieran Argent, but just can't do so at the moment. Don't think Liam knows what the Joker lap is. No, neither do I. He's got to do the extra part of the circuit. Everybody has to do one. They're all in the game chat to tell him. So I hope somebody has told Liam about the Joker lap, because they all need to get the Joker lap in then. Liam, though, currently in the bottom 2, looks like he's heading out. Welshie trying to get on the back of Liam Gamer at the moment. Welshie and Liam look like they're heading out. There's Kieran Argent just in front. Welshie and Liam. Good jump over the top there. Liam's now got to take the extended part of the track, and has he? He's doing it now. I don't think he meant to, but he's doing it now. So the Joker lap will be done by Liam. Oh, it's gone horribly wrong for him. This man, though, coming towards the back end of the circuit, is going to take the race win. It looks like, oh, he's round again. He's unorthodox. He's got 8 seconds to Argent. Couldn't get it swung round as quick as he wanted to there. He has now. There's Kieran in the background, so that gap's come down to 3 seconds. So Dan, unorthodox, he'll want to get a move on. 3 seconds at the moment. Jamie Brazier, this looks so much fun. I think they're all in game chat with. I'm not sure actually. They're either all concentrating or not speaking, or they're not in game chat. I can't see the little headsets popping up. But unorthodox, 7 seconds out in front, so it looks like Kieran's had a moment. Oh, Dan's had another moment. So where's Kieran Argent? They've all done the Joker lap now, so it's not the time to be throwing it away. Argent's very wide as unorthodox gets going again. Gary's trying to get on Kieran Argent, but at the moment going through, it looks like it's going to be this man. Where's Deeks? He's P4, trying his best. Welsh is giving it a good go as well. He's gaining on Argent, but that's to unlap himself. Liam there, oh, he's round again in the background. But it's going to be this man. Took the race win at Silverstone a moment ago, and he's going to cross the line here. Unorthodox goes through to the next round. So does Argent over the line. Good stuff from him. What about Gary 131? Yep, he looks comfortable to go through as well. See, Gary 131 goes through, and it's going to be Deeks as well to take that final spot. He's got 22 seconds to Welchie, so he's got a bit of time at the moment. So Deeks comes across P4 to go through. Welshie and Liam look like they're going to head out, but they will get a chance provided there's not enough runners in the grid. There will be a chance, but Unorthodox is the man who's going to go through with Argent and Gary and Deeks. Unorthodox really quick there. But that's all we've got time for here at Simplay Motorsport. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you everybody for liking and subscribing to the channel if you have done. We'll be back tomorrow night for some more Clio Cup action for the guys who couldn't make it, and maybe some of the guys who was here tonight. And we'll be back with the next heat of the Rallycross Championship. Don't forget, join us Friday night, Daytona Road Course for the LMP1s, LMPHs and the GTEs. 8 guys in the LMP1 and LMPH, and 8 guys in the GTEs. There is the news. Round Daytona Road Course, LMPH, LMP1 and GTE, Friday night at 8 PM. Tomorrow, 8 PM, Clio Cup and a Rallycross event. From all of us here at Simplay Motorsport, thanks for being a part of this. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Good night.